I hung out with members of Phase Connect recently. There was Shinna and 2 members of management.
Hung out with Pippa. We went to a museum and some botanical gardens and walked in a park. We got like a lot of steps in.
So we saw an albino gator. And we go to the gift shop and we see these hoodies that have little gators on them. Like little gator heads on the hoodies. And little tails. And I have a spark of inspiration. And so I buy an alligator hoodie for everybody. I bought everybody an alligator hoodie and I made everybody wear them. And we walked around. We all walked around wearing the fucking albino alligator hoodies. It was wonderful. The funny thing, she said you guys even wore them to lunch too. Yeah, we wore them everywhere. We wore them everywhere. It was magical. And by magical, I mean it was fucking hilarious and I should have gotten a picture.
She brought me a white alligator, like kigurumi, like hoodie. So we walked around in like gator kigus like all day. We looked so freaking stupid, but it was really fun. Yeah. And then we saw some butterflies and stuff. We went to see some bugs and snakes and frogs. And then we went to see some flowers and like, yeah, it was like it was just a little date. It was really cute. Yeah. We walked around the park, ate some food. Yeah. It was really cute. It was really fun. It was really cute. Very whimsical. Yeah, it was an excuse. We wanted to hang out because she was with family, right? So she was like close enough so that I can drive an hour or two to see her, and she could drive an hour or two to meet in the middle somewhere. So we met in the middle.
I was in the area for family stuff. Not like in the area. I had to Uber like quite a ways because I didn't want to leave Mamakin without a car. So I Ubered like quite a ways to go hang out with everybody. So I was over there, and man, I had so much more fun hanging out with coworkers. I had so much more fun hanging out with coworkers. You know, it's just like I don't know.
So it was really fun. And then we didn't know, but like Sakana happened to be in town. So we took Sakana and a manager, and we also put them in gator kigus. And then so we dragged the manager and Sakana around. It was like mom and dad takes us on a weekend outing. It was so stupid. It was so stupid. Yeah, it was like a stupid family trip. Yeah. And there was like kids everywhere, and then there's us, and we were all wearing like gator kigus. It was so stupid. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And then we all went to a very expensive restaurant, made Sakana pay $200 a person, and we were all wearing gator kigus at this fancy restaurant. It was it was so stupid. It was so last minute too, because the day before, right, I was literally doing my own thing. I went to like I drove myself to this nice, like, far away, like, small town just to observe, just to hang out and eat food there, because I've never been to that tiny town. And then I get that little message from Pippa and Sakana separately. They're like, hey. And then I'm like, okay, so since we're all around, I guess we can meet in the middle. And then so we had to decide an activity, and then yeah, and then Sakana was like, let's just get some food. But then I know Pippa's really cute. Pippa likes doing like activities, you know, like family activities. So I was like, let's go to the museum. So we all drove like hours to this museum, right? It was really fun. It was really fun. Yeah. It was really funny. Yeah. It was great. It was great. The other plans I had her pick. Okay, I had her pick what we could do. We could go to the museum. We could go horseback riding. And she was like, I'd love to go horseback riding, but I don't think Yeah, but we didn't. We didn't. It was fun. It was fun though. Yeah. What kind of museum? It was like a sciencey museum. It was like science and like life science museum, pretty much. Yeah. Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.